But I want to say, without mincing word, and I don't know whether I'm right or wrong, but my own, Apostle Paul said, this is what I think, you've seen in the Bible, this is my thinking. More than 50% of the Christians in this country goes to church not because they are in love with God. They don't have anything to do with God. It's different purpose altogether. So I'm going to see the charisma of the pastor. So I'm going to hear prophetic utterances. So I'm going to look for husbands. So I'm going to look for wife. So I'm going to look for business connection. Different purposes. So I'm going to socialize. After church, we go to somewhere and hang out. The only way we can always gather together is when we go to church, and after church we go and hang out. And now we begin to enjoy ourselves. So the purpose of leaving your house to go to church has nothing to do with, I'm going to really worship the creator of the heavens and the earth and give him my best as an appreciation. It has to do with yourself and yourself and yourself and nothing of God. And that is where you see the crowd. I said they're worshiping God. God is saying, I know those that worship me. Those that worship him are worshiping in spirit and in truth. Does God drive them away? No. God will begin to wait till such a time where they will now begin to seek him. And I tell you, more than 80% that want to begin to seek him are seeking him because of their problems, not because they love him as God. I don't have a job. I don't have a wife. I'm not feeling well. I have this. You're not feeling well. Go to that church. So if I go to that church, he says, look, make sure the man of God lays hands on you. Or make sure, just don't worry, we program you. Then you now begin to look for the ushers or the personal assistant to the pastor. Or begin to look at how will I get, they will line you up, they will give you dates. You are not going to that church to seek God. No, you are going to that church to solve your personal problem. And if somebody said, don't mind that church, the man waited for him for almost 3 months, he didn't get it, he goes to somewhere else. And after some time, say, why are you even bothering yourself? There's somebody I will take you to. Well, one day you will see the person, but no, it's not he doesn't call himself a pastor. He says he's a prophet, but we know what he does. I said, take me there. This problem is too much. Heaven help those who help themselves. They justify it. So going to church and see the crowd in church does not mean they are coming for God. They are coming for themselves. And the Bible said at the end time they will heap themselves teachers that have itching ears, telling them what they want to hear, not what God wants them.